I watched them on the bus after the game, and one thing that stands out is we kind of dropped the ball in communication. Honestly, as an offensive line, all five of us got to be connected with the whole offense, and you can see when negative plays happen. Usually there's lack of communication there, so we got to get back to the way we always play, and that's communicating, and everybody's on the same page.
This late in the season, how do you fix those communications?
And that starts with practice. If we're, you can usually tell on Thursday, when we're clicking on all cylinders, it starts up front with me, and I just feel like I could have done a better job, putting us in better positions, but it's going to be a big week for us to just get back to what we always do.
Could you tell on Thursday that you weren't clicking?
You always have those, plays here and there, but it's just something that kind of happened in the game. It's just when you come to the sidelines after 3 and outs, and you don't really know what's going on. But I think that's what the big part of our offense is. We're trying to mature enough to where we know to, things aren't going right. To calm down and make sure everybody's on the same page to do everything right, and we'll be successful.
Most teams beat an SEC opponent by 2 touchdowns. They're not unhappy with themselves, but you guys are a little bit, aren't you, when you don't dominate an opponent?
Yeah, nobody left that locker room in Mississippi State, feeling great about the win. We liked the win because it's obviously a win, but we didn't like the way we did it. We left that field knowing that, we didn't, impose our will on them. We didn't feel like we dominated the line of scrimmage, and that's one of the things we always work for every week. Is dominate line of scrimmage and move the ball really well in the running game, and I don't think we did that very well.
Is that the first game in a while you left feeling
that? Yeah, probably. Honestly, there's been a couple games earlier in the season, but recently we've been running the ball really well. So I think this is a good for the team, at least on the offense part, because we know that we don't want to have that feeling ever again. So from this moment on, we got to just do what we got to do on offense, and it starts in practice every week. So.
Is the feeling even similar to what it was last year after A&M? Is it that you guys take it to that level?
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, it's kind of disheartening when when you work all week, and then you go out there and you don't really communicate. But we're obviously going to watch the film today. Put it past us, and all we got to do is just keep moving forward, because we're only going to be as good as what we communicate. And against LSU, we're putting on all cylinders, and if we can do that again, the rest of the season will be fine.
Do you always watch tape on the way back, or was there some?
We started doing the iPad thing, and it's great. The communication guys, you can just an hour after the game, plug your iPad in. They have it on their laptops while you're on the road trip back, and you're already watching the game. So that's pretty crucial.
You each have your own iPads?
Yeah.
When did that start?
That was in camp. The university owns them, but they lend them to us for watching film, stuff like that. We can take it home, so we don't have to always be up here.
So are a lot of guys watching on the way back?
Yeah, at least Bus One, a lot of the coaches and a lot of the players watch on the way back.
What is different about when y'all come in a week after feeling like you struggled? Do you see a difference in the guys, the coaches?
I think you kind of take a step back. We were I feel like we were kind of we were living like a different world for a little bit there. Everything's going great. When something goes bad, it just shows maturity about your team. If you can respond that way. And I think this week, we're gonna have a great week.
What do you think about what the seniors have done? Guys like AJ and CJ who stuck it out.
Yeah, this is senior week, and you look at that class and what they've accomplished since they've been here. So that's even a bigger incentive for these younger guys like us to really send these seniors out with a good note one last time in Bryant-Denny.
What have you learned from Anthony Steve?
A lot of things. He obviously has a lot of experience underneath his belt. Playing guard here since 2010, and just how he comes to practice every day. His obviously his body hurts just like mine does, but that's the whole thing about it is you just every day you come out there, and give it your all, and good things will happen to you.
These punter and kicker, Mandel and Cade, high energy guys. What are they like out there?
I guess sometimes we don't really interact with the punters and kickers so much, but I'm really close with Cade. I also know Cody well, but you know, those are just great guys. You know, and they know their responsibility on the team. And you know, you look at a guy like Cody. You know, make big changes for us in the field position this year, and especially this game. So you know, it's crucial to have guys like that.
2 more.
Will you hear the word Iron Bowl at all this week, or is that like you get in
No.
trouble for saying it?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we're not. I mean, honestly, I haven't looked at any film from Auburn. You know, this is just. You know, we take one game at a time, obviously, and this is just another game on the road. So.
Last one. Anybody? All right.
Thank you, Ryan.